After Bhag Milkha Bhag 2013, Rakesh Omprakash Mehra turns to sport for the second time with Tufan. While the earlier film was based on the life of a genuine sports icon, the latter is a piece of fiction. Seems like Mehra is a fan of American boxing films like Rocky, Raging Bull, and $1 Million Baby, as Tufan feels like a homage to all these great films. Aziz Ali, Farhan Akhtar is a low-level street goon who gets smitten by Ananya. Mrunal Thakur, a doctor who patches him up after he gets hit on the head in a brawl. She throws him out of the hospital after she comes to know he's a gunda, and in order to earn some real respect, he joins the boxing gym run by Nana Prabhu, Paresh Rawal, who also happens to be Ananya's father. Prabhu is the best coach in Mumbai, but he's also a religious bigot. While he transforms Aziz into Tufan, a lean, mean, fighting machine, he showers him with choicest abuses when he comes to know that his protege is in love with his daughter. Nana's hatred of Muslims stems from the fact that his wife was killed in a bomb blast. Hence, he considers every Muslim to be a terrorist. Aziz indulges in match fixing in order to buy a house for himself and Ananya, but is caught on camera doing so. His boxing license is suspended for 5 years. Thankfully, he doesn't go back to being a goon but gets his life back on track and becomes a successful tours and travel agent. 5 years pass by. Aziz and Ananya now have a daughter, Myra, Gauri Fulka, and are happy in their middle-class domesticity. When Ananya comes to know that Aziz's ban has been revoked, she wants him to apply for his license again and starts boxing. He's reluctant to do so as he's hugely out of shape. However, her untimely death in an accident compels him to go back to his dream and fulfill her last wishes. The film is written by Anjum Rajbali and Vijay Maurya, who are guilty of putting in a highly predictable screenplay. You can sense what's going to happen next a mile off. As a result, there's hardly any drama in the film. Aziz wins bout after bout with ease, despite taking to boxing quite late in life. The same sequence is repeated even in his second innings. It all seems miraculous to the extreme. The age-old trope of getting a beloved character killed to provide the emotional impetus to the hero is repeated here as well. The climax scenes involving Darshan Kumar's character smack of melodrama. And the bond between grandfather and granddaughter, which happens later, also develops along predictable lines. It's as if a certain set template was being followed. Take away the smartphones and you might as well be watching a tear-jerker from the 60s. Director Ryan Coogler resurrected Creed 2015 from Rocky 1976, taking the same template but making a powerful film about a wayward boy from the wrong side of the tracks being turned into a champion. While Tufan kind of follows the same Rocky Creed storyline, it doesn't offer the kind of emotional closure provided by those films. Despite being a commercial director, Mehra has always avoided being formulaic. He has an inherent sense of drama and knows how to tug the emotional chords of the viewer. He did it supremely well in past films like Rang De Basanti 2006, Delhi 6 2009, and even Bhag Milkha Bhag. You want to know why he is playing safe here and not taking risks. His films are known for their unpredictability, but that's not the case here. Apart from lax writing, complacent editing is the other culprit here. At 2 hours and 40 minutes, Tufan is too long by today's standards. The songs weren't needed and could easily have been chopped. Some scenes look dragged while others look repetitive. Cinematography by Jai Ozar does shine, though. It's one bright spot among the technical aspects. The film's saving grace is the immaculate acting from the elite set of actors Mehra has hired. Be it Vijay Raz, who is cast as the Dada, who brought up and orphaned Aziz and now expects him to do his bidding; Hussain Dalal, Aziz's circuit-like sidekick, ready to die for his bro; Supriya Pathak, the kind nurse sister D'Souza who offers them shelter; or Mohan Agashe, who plays Nana Prabhu's kindly neighbor, all have done their jobs well. Paresh Rawal may not look like a boxing coach but puts in a lot of conviction in his acting. The casual hatred he spews as a Hindutva soldier who hates the minority with all his heart is a mirror to our contemporary society. His unforgiving stance towards his daughter and son-in-law too is true to life. Mrunal Thakur shines like a bright beacon in this otherwise stark film. Her infectious smile draws you in every time. You want her to be there in the crows, cheering for Tufan and flinching when he's getting hurt, but strangely that particular trope has been avoided by Mehra. Her relationship with her widower father, tolerating his drinking habit and his bigotry with a maternal calm, feels just right. Her post-marriage scenes with Farhan are non-existent, however. You want to know how two people from different backgrounds are battling the odds and progressing in their relationship, but that doesn't happen. Farhan looks too polished to be a gunda in the initial scenes. He comes into his own as a boxer, however. The fear, the anxiety as well as the exhilaration of a fighter are all in place. He must also be admired for the fantastic body transformation he seems to have achieved for the film. He looks like a genuine boxer in every frame. His commitment and dedication can't be denied. His willingness to take risks and to do something different with each outing is admirable indeed. But here he's let down by the weak script. All in all, watch Toofan for the inspired acting by Farhan Akhtar, Paresh Rawal, Mrunal Thakur and the entire ensemble cast. They have uplifted the film through sheer force of will. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.